Sara Strat Sniper here. Welcome back. I am dedicating this RevStrat video to my good friend and fellow woman trader, Elaine Bennis. She asked a great question about a RevStrat, so that's what we're going to talk about next in this video series of strat setups. She says, aren't RevStrats really just 2-2 reversals that started with an inside bar? And to answer her question, yes, they are. And they are executed the same way as a 2-2 reversal, but what is different about them is the psychology. So I really want to dive into that today. So if you look at the left side of my screen, you will see I have an image of both of the RevStrats. There is a bullish RevStrat and there is a bearish RevStrat. In technical analysis terms, a RevStrat is basically our version of a bull flag or a bear flag. However, we have a couple of secret weapons in our pocket. We have full time frame continuity, and we have the knowledge of exhaustion risk and targets. So we know when to take a reversal and when to not take a reversal. For instance, we are looking at the daily chart of XOM, which is in the energy sector, and we all know it's been super bullish. So you have here a 2-1-2 setup. Now, somebody who doesn't understand time frame continuity or your targets and being at exhaustion risk might see this candle, see this volume, and call it a volume climax and think that they are going to catch the very top here and go ahead, and when this day opens, they're going to short the 2-1-2 reversal setup. But it's not time because we're not exhausted. We have not hit our target. We are still chugging towards our target. So the psychology of this setup is, first of all, we know not to take this 2-1-2 down. Let's go to the strat cheat sheet. This right here. We know not to take this down, okay? Because we are full time frame continuity to the upside. We are not exhausted, meaning we have not hit our targets. This is a low probability trade at this point in the chart. And if you'll notice, this candle ticked down and did absolutely nothing. It did not hit its giant target. So people who shorted this day are hoping they just caught the top. Oh, I just caught the volume climax. I'm going to short it. It's been on such a tear. It's so strong. Well, we have the opposite mentality. We want to play the strong names to the upside because they're strong. And like I mentioned earlier, the execution is the same. This is not a great example because we gapped up the next day. But the point I want to make is we know not to take this short. We know we want to take the next long. All right. So anybody with stops here, here, or here who's now short, the next day when we open and hopefully trigger up through that, we're forcing them out of their shorts. All right. So we always want to be forcing people out of their trades, and we want to be in the winning position. Okay. So, and basically all strat setups are best used at the same point in time. And what I mean by that is either with full time frame continuity, meaning the month, the week, the day, everything is green, or when you've hit exhaustion and it's time to look for a reversal. Okay, in this example, we are going to talk about a bearish RevStrat. So here we have the daily chart of AFRM. Okay, I have my exhaustion level marked. At this point in time, we're pretending that we still haven't broken to a new all-time low, which we have now. But this is a great example because we had full time frame continuity to the downside, a beautiful downtrend. We hadn't exhausted yet, okay? So traders, normal traders who don't know about full time frame continuity and targets and exhaustion, again, might look at this candle on this day and say, wow, that is so bullish. Look at this long wick, increase in volume. I'm getting in long, all right? So then the next day, we gap down, we open, we sit. We are not exhausted. I would not be looking to take this as a 2-1-2 reversal, okay? Where is it? This. This is not what I would be looking for at this time. And you'll notice a rev strat is exactly this setup, but with a 2 down after it. It's a 4 candle setup. But see, you have a 2, a 1, a 2 up, but the rev strat has the 2 down. So I don't want to take this 2 up. I'm still short biased because that's the trend. That's where full time frame continuity is to the downside. I don't want to take a long right here. That would be a terrible idea on my part. It's a low probability trade. So I'm going to sit this day out. I don't care about this day. I'm looking for a 2 back down. Okay. So anybody who went long this day, they're underwater immediately. And that's what we want. We want people to lose. And I know it sounds mean, but that's what we're here to do. We're here to win and force people out of their positions. And we want to be on the right side of the trade, the right side of time frame continuity, and the right side of price action. So what's the setup? That's the trigger. So when this day opens, it opens right here around 57, starts coming down, triggers the previous day's low. We're in, okay? And that's your target 1. That's your target 2. This was beautiful. All right, now I want to talk about using these rev strats at highs or lows as reversal signals once we have hit exhaustion. So here is a weekly chart of AMC. This is the new all-time high. Okay, back here at $72. You had a rev strat at the very top. That was the short, all right? So you had a inside bar. So the bulls opened this week, tried to hit the new all-time high target, and it didn't do it. So that tells you right here, bulls are exhausted. So we don't want to be playing bullish because they had their shot, they blew it. So the following week was your inside bar, 2 up, 2 down reversal at 51.52. So only at exhaustion risk do you want to be looking counter trend and in the opposite direction. And I talk all about this in this video, exhaustion risk, profit taking, exhaustion. So if you need a refresher, you can hit up those videos. Also, please check out the Stratification playlist where all the main strat principles will be found. Okay, and here is an example of a bullish rev strat at downside exhaustion risk. And what does that mean? It means the rev strat, the 1, the 2 down, has made new lows compared to this low and this low and this low. So it's at downside exhaustion because it made lower lows. So then you would be looking, for a reversal, but still remain protective if you're playing a reversal off of exhaustion and it's counter time frame continuity, but they're often good for a scalp. This candle took out this target and this target just for fun. So the entry was at 103 and the target was 109 and 110, and you hit that. And again, to point out, anybody who took the inside bar down setup, if they didn't take profit where they were supposed to, that was a successful trade because we went 3, 1, 2 down. We hit our magnitude, but if they did not get out where they were supposed to and they kept holding on to their short, they are underwater, and then the following day, here we come to kick them in the butt some more. All right, hope that was helpful. This was the bullish and bearish Rev Strat.